Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Tunic. So last time I technically beat the game after some struggle, but of course that was less satisfying and not the true final ending. The true final ending? Whatever. Not the true ending. Yeah, we're gonna see, I'm gonna see if I have everything it takes to get the proper ending this time around. I mean, I would hope so. If I don't have everything yet, maybe I can acquire what's missing. There is, of course, one final treasure missing, which means that I'm gonna need the final manual page that's missing. And I actually have an idea as to how to get that. I guess it's quite possible that we get that as the final reward, or part of the final rewards, perhaps. After opening the mountain door with the golden path, assuming I have it correctly. But, I mean, if I don't have it correctly, then that means I made a mistake somewhere, but technically I have everything to, to piece it together. So, I guess I'll try to input it, see if it works. If it doesn't, I can work on, figuring out where I got wrong, where I went wrong, and fix that. But we should be able to open it. And it's absolutely not impossible that we get page 1 with the front cover being kind of the most important, or, the most iconic page of the manual last, as it were. Which then in turn gives us the final hint, or the final puzzle piece required to get the final treasure, and then we might be able to do what I seem to have figured out as the solution to that puzzle. About unsinging the golden path, doing it in reverse at that special location. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that. My plan was to actually just start walking, that's why I started here. Anyway, what I did before this episode, just now actually, is I went back to the hero's grave in the the western garden. Inputting that little sequence from the back cover to no avail, of course. Hence why you're not seeing it now. I also figured out that you can actually return to the boss platform, and I tried inputting it there, and there were some suspicious-looking flower patches, and I looked for a possible solution, or possible way that they might be interpreted as a series of directions, but no such luck. There just doesn't seem to be anything there. I then made my way out of there after, checking a couple more locations around the place while I was there. I made my way once more into the eastern forest, back to the hero's grave, to where those stone swords are sticking out of the ground. Some other locations, just in case I just wasn't at the right spot. But no, nothing worked. And then I caved in and actually looked it up, just to see if I was missing a joke, if, I had actually gotten the reward. And the consensus does seem to be that, yes, the 1 coin is just a bit of a joke reward. Kind of, I don't know, kind of lame. And I was really thinking, and the biggest thing, and that's still throwing me off, everywhere it seems, people say, yeah, you have to make sure it's nighttime. So, lie in bed to sleep if it's not nighttime. And do that first. But I very explicitly did not do that. I actually happened to go there at during daytime, and it still worked. And that's what threw me off so much. Basically, if I had gone there during the nighttime and the first time entered it, got 1 coin from a crystal chest, I would have just accepted it as the figuring out the solution being its own reward, and the 1 coin just being consolation prize of sorts. But yeah, I don't know. I guess they meant to make nighttime a requirement, but then somehow didn't. I don't know. Either way, that seems to be all all there is to that puzzle. So I guess the next thing that remains is to enter the golden path. I'm just gonna pause real quick for unrelated reasons. Okay, and I'm back. Yes, recording, everything's fine, alright. Well, golden path, it's supposed to work here according to the manual. This is basically the final door that I haven't been able to open. So let's just see if it works. Wish me luck as far as inputting this long sequence without mistakes goes. And that I'm, of course, correct about the basically 2.5, sections of it, details, where I'm not 100% sure that they're correct, but they probably are. Anyway, let's just go. Crap. That's what I was afraid of course. So now I don't know. Did I just make an honest mistake somewhere? Because again, this is a very long sequence. I mean, I think I recounted it, narrated it one time last episode, although maybe in reverse. But yeah, I mean, it's a really long sequence. I don't know how many inputs, but it's a lot. There are these 3 spots where I'm not sure if I'm supposed to double the input, or if that's just a quirk of how it was, being displayed on those particular pages, because obviously the manual got pretty creative in certain places, as far as, how to depict the path. Or there might be another mistake somewhere that I'm, where I just misinterpreted something. That's absolutely possible. Or it might be my controller being wonky, as I mentioned at some point. The left and upper inputs are fine, but bottom and right, at least, they don't give me any haptic feedback, basically. They still work, as far as I can tell. I've never noticed them not working, but I'm never sure if they actually registered when I press them, so I have to trust. Now, well, I mean, it didn't work, so the most obvious thing is to just try the same thing again to see, to rule out, hopefully, that I just messed up somewhere. But I feel like it's more likely that maybe one or the other of these spots where I'm not entirely sure. I guess I can double check just for ease of mind. So that would be pages 22 and 44 respectively, where I'm not 100% sure. So 44 is the one where I'm more sure about, where, I feel like that central, X, basically, that must be a doubling, right? That must be one of those markings that signify a double input. Wait a second. Oh, I'm dumb. That part is correct, I just have it wrong. Wow, that's amazing. How did that happen? I forgot an extra little loop there. I just enter from the left and go straight down instead of having that extra section there. Okay, well, that might explain that. In fact, with that, now that I know that there is one obvious mistake, one very definite mistake that I had in there, of course it's very possible that entering it in reverse in the special place might have done something. But I guess I'm gonna redo it once more. I'm gonna double check page 22, but I mean, I know what that's... yeah, what that one looks like. Of course, now I can't be sure if I didn't make any other stupid mistakes like that. It's up, left, up, right, up, left, with the last 2 probably being doubled. Up, left, up, right, yeah, well. Anyway, okay, that's at least reassuring. I found something immediately, and by complete coincidence, because it just happened to be, not the thing that I wasn't unsure, or that I was unsure about, just something completely unrelated on the same page. So that's a bit of a miracle. Of course, there are... how many are these even? This is 25 pages, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 5x5 grid. So 24 more, opportunities to have some silly mistake in there. Anyway, let's just try again. So, up, left, down, left, up, left, down, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, down, right, up, left, right, up, left, down, left, up, right, left, up, right, down, right, up, right, down, left, down, right, up, right, down, right, up, right, down, right, up, right, down, left, down, left, down, right, down, my God, right, down, left, down, right, down, left, down, right, up, right, down, right, up, right, down, left, up, right, up, left, down, left, up, right, up, left, up. Oh, crap. Okay. When I tripped up earlier, that was only in words. I did enter the correct sequence, or at least correct as far as I have it here, but again, nothing happened. I guess there's a small chance that I'm not in the correct spot, but I mean, no, it has to be. This is literally... Yeah, this is literally this plate here. The door in the mountains. Fox is frustrated because it doesn't open, but here's the golden path. So, I mean, where else would you? And anyway, we don't have any other clue as to open this. So, yeah, that's... I mean, I'm 99.999% sure that that is correct. Now, I guess I'm gonna go through all the pages all over again and just double check that I haven't missed an extra loop somewhere. Well, we'll see. I suppose... Okay, I'm gonna actually try one more time without doubling that one set of inputs, because there technically are no, little markings, no vertical markings, or, perpendicular markings. And those are basically the game's language used in every other instance. Anyway, let's give that one more try. I'm not gonna say anything, just pure focus. That was it. I made a wrong assumption. But everything else was correct. Now, after fixing this one mistake. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. I was never quite sure about these markings, and, well, I was correct in mistrusting them. Although, well, I mean, I could have seen it working that way. Absolutely. That would not have felt... out of character or anything. And there is actually the final page. Okay. I wasn't even looking ahead. There it is. Thank you for playing Achievement Unlocked. Well, thank you so much for making again, but, well, first things first, instruction booklet. This is, of course, page 0, and then this is technically page 1. So, what do we get here? Andrew Shouldice illustrations. Oh, really? Wait. Oh. No, the illustrations are by Mako, I was gonna say, yeah. Andrew Shouldice. Basically game design, I guess, concept and all that. Possibly programming. Kevin Regami music, was it? Eric Billingsley, Terrence Lee, Janice Kwan. One or all of these might be involved in environmental graphics, so I think it was one of those. According to the credits. Anyway, production Felix Kramer, published by Finji. Yep, Finji with a little weasel icon. Right, we have the power-up audio symbol on there. So that's TLJK. Oh, is that Terrence Lee, Janice Kwan? Were they responsible for the music or sound effects, perhaps? Isn't down there. What that is, I'm not sure. There's the star. So is this the letter? Dear player, that is a letter. Okay, so with that I have to actually... Keep this letter. You never know when it will be useful. Do not dispose of or eat this document. Okay, thanks. Right. And also now I have to find some water and stand in it. Okay. And that's gonna give me the solution, or help me with the solution to get the final treasure. Anyway, dear player, you've come a long way, haven't you? You've probably found a lot of secrets. Yeah, I think. Almost all of them. Maybe you stumbled across the hidden trophy room. I did. Perhaps you even freed every fairy. We hope you've had fun, but there's at least one more thing for you to do. If this is your final page, you should pay a visit to a certain someone and share your wisdom. A certain someone? Thank you so much for playing. Wait, as in... share my wisdom with the heir? So visit them again with the whole manual? Is that actually going to trigger a different sequence then? As in, instead of fighting them, I will show them the manual and somehow convince them that we don't need to fight, that rather we should work together maybe to break the cycle and... I don't know, find a better solution than to just perpetually kill each other and, you know, have someone always imprisoned to fend off the evil. Anyway, yeah, this letter. Extra mark, you know, additional mark with a star there, just for the extra connection. But, yeah. I guess, again, the theoretical player who does not translate wouldn't necessarily, you know that this is talking about a letter, but, I mean, it also very much looks like that, letter, which is really just part of the inside of the front cover. I mean, it doesn't seem like a separate document. But anyway, yeah, we are going to do that. Oh, we cannot enter this water. Really, no. Technically, I'm standing in water, but I feel like that's maybe not enough. Oh boy, is that really the challenge? I thought I could enter this water here. Surely, somewhere around here? I mean, now I'm standing in water. Is this deep enough, though? Does the game actually care about that? It might. I know there are places where you can actually submerge yourself, at least, to waist height. But I'm gonna assume that just standing in any kind of water should do the trick. It's a bit of an assumption to make, but... I mean, I don't know if... I wasn't sure, of course, if there might have been some sort of confirmation sound or something. I mean, there was not. Well, it worked, thankfully. That part, I mean, that happens to be very near... I mean, that's literally where I am, actually. Okay, so... Wait, do I just enter that one as Holy Cross combination? The what? Solve? Wait, is that supposed to be one continuous word or not? It's kind of unusual formatting. The softest. Okay, it's supposed to be one word. I don't know why they have the line interrupted. I guess it's just a stylistic choice, which does throw me off a little bit, though. The softest feather? Corrected? 11 times? Departed? Once more. The softest feather. Corrected 11 times. Departed once more. Yeah, that's corrected, not collected. I'm gonna double check, but I mean... Yep, that's corrected 11 times. Okay, I guess it's not that simple. Why does it happen to display this exact area? Is this just the most likely place that one is gonna find to stand in water? I guess maybe, because everything else you'd have to go to a different area for. The softest feather corrected 11 times, departed once more. Oh no. I'm gonna write that down just so I can look at it. That helps sometimes. Definitely has helped in the past. And I guess I'm just gonna stare at it for a while and see if anything comes to mind. I mean, feather, the only softest feather, departed 11 times. Wait, or corrected 11 times. Corrected. How could you? I was thinking feather stamina upgrade, but what? How? No, there aren't 11 of those, and how would you correct them or depart? That makes no sense. Then I was thinking the bed, you know, pillow filled with feathers, sleep 11 times, and then depart once more. But then what? Go where? Do what? Come back here? Because this is being shown, but corrected? I mean, sleeping on a feathery pillow is hardly correcting it. So, again, I guess that's page 1. The softest feather corrected 11 times. Departed once more. Softest feather, after being corrected 11 times, departs or departed once more. Feather. If this is the final page, you should pay a visit to a certain someone. Yeah, okay, so if this is the final page, in other words, if the manual is correct, is complete, visit a certain someone. I mean, the only certain someone that I can think of visiting would be the heir, right? So I will try that eventually. But first, of course, I want to try visiting, or I want to try completing the treasure puzzle, which definitely does seem completely optional. I'm also going to take another look at what exactly it says on the hint page here about submerging the letter and all that. Remember, or did you retain the letter from us? Yes. Submerging in water for 60 seconds to see a secret message. That's all it is. Right. Okay, so that does not seem to help. A secret message. The softest feather. Yeah, I mean, other than feathers being the upgrade material. And by the way, I mean, I absolutely don't believe that I'm missing any significant number of upgrades. I mean, I might. I'm almost certainly missing one, flask fragment, which is kind of bothering me. I'm also almost certainly missing one more coin, which is similarly kind of bothering me. But as for all of these upgrades, I guess they just don't necessarily all end at a nice even number, you know, all the same number as you maybe would expect. And certainly not something I would design this way, because that kind of, bothers me. I like that sort of symmetry. But it's, absolutely possible that I have all the upgrades here. And since apparently you keep most of your items and probably upgrades in New Game Plus, I'm guessing that maybe you can actually eventually upgrade everything to level 8, potentially the max level. But yeah, anyway, I'm not too concerned about these. I'm definitely not missing enough, of all of these to reach level 8 in this, in this first playthrough. That seems ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I guess these are technically feathers, but yeah, don't really see the connection there. The softest feather. Was there something feathery in here? I guess not. Is there the softest feather? Corrected 11 times. Where is the number 11? Where does that ever come into play? I'm gonna check page 11, I guess. But does that make sense? Softest feather corrected 11 times. I see nothing feather related here at all. The softest feather corrected 11 times. Departed once more. Departed once more. I mean, again, does the feather depart? Or does it have something to do with departing? Could it have something to do with where I arrived? Which might be the place where I depart from again in the end? To, you know, to leave this place once I'm done. If I ever will. Oh, I can stand here. That's fun. Oh, you can be here. What? What's that? That's... egg? Does that say egg? I think that says egg. What the hell? Is that literally just an Easter egg? I mean, it doesn't say Easter, but it does say egg. That's for sure. Okay, I was really hoping that I might find that final flask upgrade or something. Well, either that or... Oh, also... I mean, I literally cannot see what I'm standing on, but it lets me interact with it even when I'm not just facing it directly, which is weird. So I guess it's not... Could it be a sign? Well, I can't cut it, so I guess it's not a sign. It's also not a chest, obviously, because, well, it's not an item. Even NPCs require to actually look at them to talk to them. So, yeah. Huh. Well, that was fun, but probably not useful. I guess I can try just sleeping 11 times and then leaving, departing. And 11. And now I depart once more, I guess. It's actually daytime? Wait. I started at nighttime, though. No, wait. I'm dumb. Of course an uneven number. Wait. I mean, night, day, yeah. Never mind. This is technically correct, but I mean, again, it didn't seem to actually do anything, so yeah, that's a problem. Well, let me actually pause and, well, okay, also one thing, maybe one thing that's worth doing. First I'm gonna make it night again, because that seems to be where we should be at canonically. Maybe I'm misinterpreting just the departed portion of it. That's possible. Anyway, I now know that I have the correct golden path. And I can now do it in reverse. Properly. So we'll see if that actually does anything useful. Even without the final treasure. Okay, so that was the correct sequence, as far as I can tell. And immediately it's not right, because this is not a valid rune. This technically is, but I mean, if one is invalid, yeah, this is also invalid. So, unless I made a mistake again, I'm gonna assume that I actually do need all the treasures, which seems logical, you know, because this is obviously related to those. So, and I mean, it wouldn't make sense if, you know, I needed to interact with that treasure-related thing, but without having all the treasures, when clearly you know, I'm supposed to have them all first. And I technically have everything I needed. Between page 51 telling me to submerge page 1 and having page 1 to submerge. So, what it comes down to is figuring out the puzzle. The riddle. The softest feather. What is the softest feather? Oh, a down. Corrected. Down, corrected 11 times, departed once more. Is it really that? Stand in the spot indicated there? The softest feather corrected 11 times. I mean, do I press up to correct down? But how do I depart? Surely that's it. Surely the softest feather must be down, which is, you know, kind of mean towards non-English speakers, perhaps. But then again, if you figured out the rest of the game, I guess you're at a level where you can make that kind of connection. I mean, surely that must be it, right? It's almost embarrassing that it took me that long to even... Well, I mean, basically, until just now I didn't even think about what else it could mean, if it might not be taken literally, you know. So I'm still not sure about the departed portion of it. Down, corrected 11 times. Departed once more. Depart. I mean, I guess I'm going to try up 11 times and then down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, down. Nope. Departed once more. Then I just leave. I just depart. No. Surely that's not it. The softest feather corrected 11 times. Departed once more. What could depart mean in this context? Also, I mean, maybe I'm incorrect about correcting, meaning just reversing it. If each one of these individual parts is to be taken, you know, figuratively or metaphorically or whatever. Okay, maybe the gaps in the line are important. That would be crazy. But they're inconsistent too. The soft test, feather, corrected, 11 times, departed once more. Departed, as in parted, cut into pieces. I mean, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 interruptions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 individual lines, so that doesn't really add up to anything. Surely this must... That's not just random. That's the only piece of text where it's written in a weird way like that. Normally you have, you know, these continuous lines connecting each word. Okay, I'm gonna stop just recording myself staring at this page and mumbling to myself, and I'm gonna try and figure it out. And I guess I'm gonna go back to recording once I actually have something to show. Okay, so just a quick update. I did realize that this actually is a haiku. I had to look up just to reassure myself that 17 syllables is indeed the traditional style of haiku, because I wasn't sure if it was something like 13 or something. Anyway, yeah. So this is 5 syllables, 7, then again 5, which is the classical style. So yeah, that hunch that I eventually had was correct, and the interruptions in the lines actually separate syllables. However, that still doesn't answer it for me. I mean, that is very clearly part of the solution. And I'm guessing that the interruptions in the lines are supposed to make it clearer that these are, or whether gaps between the syllables are. In fact, maybe that's the only purpose, even though it threw me off more than anything. Maybe I got too hung up on that aspect, on that stylistic aspect. But even then, I mean, the softest feather corrected 11 times, departed once more. I mean, it might be that the first phrase or the first line just simply describes the word down, right? So, and maybe you're supposed to press down 5 times, 5 syllables. It describes down. Then correct it 11 times, but why 11? I would say, okay, just correct the down input by pressing up 7 times because it's 7 syllables. But what's the 11 in there? I guess 7 was too short. Whom am I supposed to believe, right? The number of syllables, which are obviously important, or the numbers given in the poem, in each line. The first one not giving a number. So, I don't know. God damn it. This is... I'm probably just way overthinking, but I'm just gonna try a few things, I guess. Also, forgot to restart the timer, whatever. So... I guess I'm gonna just go down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 to depart once more? No. Well, I guess I'm gonna go back to thinking some more about it, and pausing again. Wow. I think I probably have it, and I'm kind of mad at myself for taking this long. I was staring at this, and I don't even know. I was staring at this, at this, and at the transliteration in front of me. I was staring at this so long, and thinking about what the number of syllables could possibly have to do with anything. And then finally, I took another stab at trying to figure out what the second and third lines might be describing, if it's not what they literally say. Like the first line that kind of obviously refers to down. And we're looking for inputs. And I was thinking, corrected. What could corrected... How could you say that differently? Like fixed, undone... But 11 times, what the hell? And then departed. Left. Wait. Left once more? That's a direction. And then corrected, of course, could be right. I mean, it's not quite, it's not quite a synonym, but, it's close enough, I guess. So is that really it? Is it just down, right, left? I mean, I don't know. I haven't tried. I don't think it's literally down, right, left. No. So it has to do... It must have something to do with the numbers. So maybe it's actually right 11 times. I mean, it's literally what it says. Surely I must be getting really close to the solution now. And I don't know how obvious that might have been to other people, to someone watching perhaps. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. It wasn't... Apparently it wasn't obvious enough to me, but, I mean, at the same time, it was staring me in the face, of course, and I knew, and I was staring back, I knew that it couldn't be anything too outrageous, and at the same time I was thinking, well, maybe sometimes brains work differently, and I might just not be able to figure this out, and I was really contemplating, I might have to look it up, or at least see if I can find a hint, maybe, somewhere. Maybe someone on the internet gave a bit of an indirect, spoiler that doesn't give it away immediately. And I was almost ready to go that route, but I feel like with this latest realization, I should be close. So, I'm gonna try down, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, left. No, that's not it. So, is it then the number of syllables? Is it down 5 times, right 7 times, and left once? No, left would be also 5 times. Well, I feel like I'm still not 100% there. I might get it just by trying things out, which is not quite as satisfying as just, seeing the solution right in front of you. But, well, I'm just gonna try, I guess. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5. Also not it. Wait, except maybe the 11 is just a red herring. It's in the text. But... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on, please. I gotta be so close. Departed once more. I mean, left once more. I'm gonna pause one final time, just to see if thinking about it some more actually does help. And, well, we'll see. Okay, hold on. I can't believe I haven't tried this. At this point, I've paused so many times and tried combinations off camera so many times, but, well, apparently that has to be it. And I haven't tried it because, well, either it's not it, I have tried it and it's not it, or it is it and I somehow have not tried it, but okay. I mean, it's obviously down. It's right 11 times. And then it's left once more. Then either than 1 or 11, but I'm sure I pressed left more than once at the end, but probably not, I guess, 12 times. That's kind of wild. Okay. And I guess it doesn't... Well, if that's correct, then the haiku structure doesn't actually have anything to do with it, with the solution. Which I find kind of weird. I mean, why make it a haiku? Why have the syllable separations, right? Okay, well, I should probably first confirm that it's actually correct. So it's down once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm done. Thank you. Vintage achievement unlocked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is... Seriously though, what's the incredibly huge red herring of the haiku? I felt so clever when I figured that out, but ultimately, that didn't mean anything. It was purely the contents of the poem, and not the form. That is so weird. And to have 1 down input, then 11 right inputs, and then 12 left inputs, such a weird sequence, not having up in it at all. I mean, I can't argue with the solution, but my god. Well, almost at the 1 hour mark by the time I figured this out. But, well, it's what it is. I guess I'm gonna just visit the special treasure room and see if now that I have all the treasures... Wait, what am I doing? My brain has obviously done a lot of work today. Not most of it very productive, but yeah, it's definitely getting to its limits here. But we'll see if I can finish this off, wrap this up. There it is. There they all are. Is anything gonna be different here? Not immediately. But I have the correct golden path. I am going to sing it in reverse, and this better do something now. That's all I'm saying. What? No, this is still... I mean, I definitely input the correct sequence. with all the corrections that I made. That worked for the forward version to open the door. So is it not as simple as just reversing it? I mean, this is a correct rune. That's Rue. That one, I don't know if that's actually correct. No, that's Rue. Yeah, this is not correct. Oh man, kind of done, ready to be done with this, but so what could the problem be? I have all the things. Obviously. Traffic is getting very noisy all of a sudden. That's great. Find some rare golden treasures, statues. Did that. Traverse the glow to visit 12 strange beings. Okay. Unsing to them the greatest song, the song of the golden path, as seen from within. As seen from within. Am I supposed to turn it upside down, actually? That would make sense. But now do I traverse it from the inside out? As seen from within. Okay, as you know, as if I was standing inside and looking toward the beginning. That's obviously something I haven't tried. But still, do I now traverse it from, you know, from the regular entrance, or as if I were traversing it from the inside out? I'm gonna go for the latter option, because that kind of makes more sense. So let's see, I guess. Once more with feeling. Please be legible. That's all I'm asking. Is this legible? Actually, it's not. Okay. So as seen from within. I mean, okay, this one is Z, but this one is just nothing. It's not a proper rune. Neither is this. Okay, so surely if I do it correctly, everything must be legible. Or else this doesn't make any sense. Obviously it must spell out something useful. I don't know. Or just congratulations, you beat the hardest puzzle or something. So, once again, I'm looking at my drawing of the golden path upside down, as if I was looking out from within the door that it opened. And I'm gonna follow it from the regular beginning. Please. Okay, this is Har Na Zay. This is not looking great. I don't know. Harnaze Ord? No? Yes. Joe? Foe? I mean, it's clear that this doesn't spell out anything useful, does it? Unless it's supposed to go the other way around, but even then. This is... Ock? I mean, what was this? Ock, Foe, Joe? Yeah, I mean... Ah! God damn it. What else could it be? Come on, game, please. Did I not do enough? I don't know how many more times I'm willing to put in this ridiculously long sequence. Not even knowing if what I'm doing is correct. As seen from within. Okay, so I'm gonna try not turning it upside down. But instead I'm just gonna reverse each individual input. God, this is gonna melt my brain. I'm definitely gonna mess this up. Please. Is this the same thing, actually? Wait. Interesting. Okay, so this is actually the same... Wait, of course. of course, what I did now is literally just like when I turned this upside down and entered the correct sequence from within. Okay. Which means... Right, so that reversing each input is actually done by just rotating it. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? So I didn't need to make this... to take this difficult route to achieve the same goal, which, well, wasn't a goal at all, as it turns out. Do I just visit the air and trigger the proper ending, presumably? Somehow I thought, well, I mean, yeah, until the message in the letter on page 1, I thought that this had to do with the proper ending, right? But I guess it really is just about sharing your wisdom, which is, you know, sharing the complete manual with the air, I suppose. Please. So, let me just get that out of the way, I suppose. And then we'll see. See if this even actually works, or if something else is required. Hey there. Oh, she's just there, okay. Oh no. Wait. Is this the same as before? No, this is different, isn't it? It's definitely different. Yeah, okay. Good, good. Huh? What's it say there? I can't read this. Oh, you have to look at page 55. There's a... Or she can read it. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I was kind of wondering why she was just so much taller than I, and actually all of these other fox people, at least in their spirit forms, were so much taller than me. Also, the depictions in the manual. But I guess in reality, she's not. She or they or whoever. I don't know. I was interpreting her figure while she was imprisoned there as female, but I don't know if that was necessarily intended. Either way, they maybe they're just older and we're just literally a little kid or a teenager, and we're gonna grow up to be just as tall as they are eventually. Well, that's so nice. I guess, I mean, what do we do about the encroaching darkness, though? I mean, isn't that a problem? That's why there needed to be an heir imprisoned in the oubliette to begin with, right? And now we just enjoy our time together here as if there were no world-ending, world-threatening evil. Unless we also somehow ended that by, I don't know. Maybe there's still something I'm not understanding about the story. I mean... Oh yeah, also, you can speed this up. And I will do so again, because the special thanks list is a little bit long. And now I guess the game is just gonna give me another choice between continuing on this save file or going to New Game Plus, maybe? We'll see, I guess. Oh, okay, this time it's not game over. It's the actual end. Oh. no option to keep playing because, well, I suppose there's no real need now. Well, okay, let's go to New Game Plus. That is interesting to see in its own right. And of course, well, we might still have all the treasures. I guess I'm quickly gonna check. Let's see what we do have. We don't have magic right off the bat, which is weird because we do have magic items. Wait, how's that work? We can use this. We can use that. Okay, that gives us the magic bar. I guess it appeared when we first used a magic item, which might have been the fire rod, actually, originally. Okay, we still have all of our card slots. We have our same upgrade levels, alright, as expected. I guess we'll see. Is there one that I can pick up real quick? If I could remember where they all were, which obviously I don't. Was there an upgrade in the Eastern Forest that would be super fast to get? Because obviously we're at an hour 15. And I kind of want to solve the final puzzle. Okay, first, well, okay, we have the complete manual too, which is great. That is great. Of course, I know how to pray. I know what the Holy Cross is and how to use it. I'm not afraid to use it. Oh, I cannot, yeah, obviously I cannot zoom around, not dash around. But that shouldn't matter. Of course, we have the sword, which allows us to... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Are enemies any more dangerous, any more difficult? Who knows? Please don't... Oh, there was another bush, right? Is this an upgrade? No. Oh, well, that gives us another potion, which is neat. I'm still pretty sure that there probably was another one to find in New Game. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you. I wonder if you can find all the coins again, how many more slots can you unlock? Surely that must be limited. I mean, technically there's room for, I'd say, at least 2 more, possibly 3 more in the line in the UI. There would be 1 more for the next card, and then I guess 6 for the next after that, and then 7 for the one after that. So 14 more coins. Which seems like a lot. Alright, we don't have the key for this. Where was that? What actually was the key for that? Wasn't that just lying around somewhere? Kind of out in the open? Also, no enemies here? Wait. What's up with that? That is different. There used to be rootlings around. Well, I made my way back to this place where apparently there is another sword, and this is the first... Well, technically the second change between New Game and New Game Plus, I suppose. Oh, okay. You did die eventually. As some of you might actually have remembered, unlike me, the key to the old house is actually, I believe, just lying right there, protected by that guy, and in New Game Plus, one of those big knights, apparently, which is great news. Okay, that guy's tough. Can I grapple him? Oh, I grapple myself to him. I guess that makes more sense. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, he actually damages me a lot, and I died. Great. Well, that's just fantastic. Not the first time I died, though, because I got really careless against the, yes, the first dungeon's boss. Well, actually, I was trying to get clever and pull the lever without aggroing them again. Basically, like I did on my, very first playthrough, as you know, if you've been watching it. I was just trying to, pull the lever, open the gate, and see if I could just leave without killing him this time around. But they all became immediately aggressive, and it might have been more enemies too. The guard captain plus 4 regular enemies, rootlings. Pretty sure that's more than they used to be. Either way, I got cornered by them, and I just couldn't escape. So yeah, that's how I ended up dying there. Pretty annoyingly. At least this time I have a convenient shortcut, unlike that time. Yeah, anyway, this is, oh. Okay, that guy was blocking me while dying. Good job. No. Couldn't I just go ahead and grab... Oh. Oh boy. This guy. That's definitely a New Game Plus enemy. If I needed any confirmation on that. Yikes. Also... How did I... Oh! I managed to run out of bombs because I don't have my freebies anymore. That guy is having trouble figuring out what to do. Relatable, but... that was pathetic. I managed to light myself on fire. Awesome. With my only firebomb, too. Because I was just ever so slightly caught in that corner. Wonderful. Alright, this is going great. I just wanna... Okay. I think I'm gonna just cheese him like this. Mostly. I mean, I'm still not completely safe, but yeah, that worked. Okay. I'll take it. The other guy is not actually dead, but without his shield... Oh. He's actually still dangerous, as it turns out. Oh. Don't get poked by that guy. Okay. Should have just dodged in the first place. Yes, please. Yeah, old house key. There we go. Okay, that... I could have had that a lot easier and quicker, but, you know, it's fine. We got there eventually. So this is gonna give me a second shield. Already have one. Yep. Thanks, though. However, yep, this passage is obviously still here. Thankfully, all the treasures are still around. Okay. That is great. Now, I mean, I tried thinking some more about this puzzle while I was replaying all of this just now, but, I mean, no, I think I'm out of ideas. I really just don't know what else I could be doing differently. Unsing. I mean, singing is literally just, or, you know, it's just this game's speak for inputting the directions, which are also related to tones, to notes, somehow. So, and unsing can only mean to do it in reverse. But I've tried all the ways that made sense to me. As seen from within. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I got nothing more. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna look at spoilers because it's just... I feel like I've spent enough time with this game, as much as I love it, and I still do, despite these these hard times it's given me. These last two episodes, both combat-wise and in terms of its puzzles. But yeah, it's just... I don't feel like it's worth the amount of frustration that I'm slowly but surely reaching. So let's just finish this. Okay, so I tried to look for hints as to the solution of this particular puzzle, and well, I just found an outright solution, and ultimately I'm okay with it, especially since this is the kind of puzzle or the kind of solution that I would never have figured out, because it just doesn't really make sense to me. So, what the solution is not to just, you know, flip it around or traverse it in reverse, which, well, you are supposed to traverse it from the inside out, but okay, that part was easy, but apparently, somehow, as seen from inside, or what was it? As seen from within, is supposed to mean to, not to just turn it around, but to mirror it. So, only flip left and right, as if you were looking from inside the page. I mean, that seems a little bit... I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I definitely would not have figured out that variation. I mean, I was close in some ways, but I'm really not sure if I would have thought of that ever. So, ultimately, I'm okay with having had to look that up. Yeah. I mean, and also it turns out that this is kind of really a meta puzzle that doesn't really give you anything inside the game. I'm still gonna, well, I'm gonna try to input it. Really? No confirmation sound or anything? It starts with an empty space, and this is not a room. I mean, I should absolutely have the correct sequence, so maybe I got too hasty and didn't do it right. This is T... Wait, is it T or is it 2? 2U? Fear? 2U? Fear? Do you fear? Wait, it's do. Yes, it's do you fear? The eyes of the far shore. .co, I guess. Okay, so yeah, it's supposed to be a URL. So, do you fear the eyes of the far shore? I hadn't read the actual address, so I wasn't sure until I had translated the first couple of runes, but yes. And yeah, at the end it's just .co, so I guess that might be a .com or something. Either way, you know, from this point on, the rest of the puzzle is actually outside of the game, which, you know, in a way I find cool, but also this clearly means that, you know, we've done everything we can reasonably do inside the actual game, and I'm very happy with that. I mean, not with how long it took me to figure out some parts, and not with the leap of logic required for this particular puzzle. Just mirroring the page, really? Does that make sense? From within? Seen from within? Mirrored? Yeah, I mean, in a way. In hindsight, it does. But again, I would not have figured that out, and, you know, not sure what to think about that one. But, I mean, I suppose technically I could record more of this puzzle, but people have done that, people have documented that, and again, if you're interested, absolutely just look it up, and it's fascinating, but, you know, it doesn't lead back into the game, and as far as I can tell, or maybe people just haven't figured out the deepest levels of this mystery, but as far as I can tell, I'm actually done with the game. I have not completed all of its achievements, and I'm really not sure what they are. They probably involve beating the game on New Game Plus, which is apparently different. I mean, we've seen some new enemies, you know, new enemy placements here and there, and they might even be tougher overall. I haven't really noticed that with the normal critters, you know, the low-level critters, but yeah, enemies overall might just be tougher to, you know, account for the fact that we can probably become stronger. Oh, it actually shows that I have 2 shields. That is interesting. It does not show 2 sticks or 2 swords, even though I found multiple copies of those. Huh. Not a huge fan of having to re-unlock my explosives, my free explosives, but, you know, I guess it's only fair. I'm gonna need something to spend all my money on, I suppose, besides upgrades. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna play through the game again, try to use some of the shortcuts. Maybe I'm gonna try to make my way through the cathedral and get the dash ability early, although that means beating a tougher version of the gauntlet at the bottom of the cathedral, which is yeah, not exactly looking forward to that too much, but then again, I don't know, it could be a fun challenge without the pressure of also recording and all that, so yeah, maybe I'll do that. But as far as this Let's Play is concerned, that's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. I guess I'm gonna, yeah, consider it done. Just taking a look at my save file here. There we go. New Game Plus unlocked. Actually, it made a copy for me. Huh. So I could have gone back. I didn't have to redo all this stuff. You know, that's fine though. Because I was gonna start playing a New Game Plus anyway. So now some of the things are already done. So that's good. Apparently, I made a lot of money. as well. Huh. I did open a bunch of chests. So I guess there's that. Anyway, yeah, I guess nothing else remains to be said. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it through this, honestly, probably pretty boring episode. I mean, I hope you skipped ahead and didn't watch everything in real time at that. But well, either way, if you did, you probably enjoyed it enough, and I thank you so much for sticking with me until the very end. I greatly enjoyed this game. I can't stress that enough. You know, despite some things that I wasn't super happy with, but you know, I talked about those things at the appropriate points in the Let's Play, and you know, it's fine. No game needs to be perfect, and this one is yeah, just wonderful. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else Andrew Shouldice and his team, I guess, are going to come up with in the future. I hope they're going to make more games, because yeah, we need more of this. Absolutely. And yeah, again, I'm just rambling at this point. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I shall see you real soon in some other game. Bye-bye.